What's going on, guys? This is Joe. I hate myself, and so I am back for another Ixalan draft. If you don't know what that means, you should watch my other drafts. But to be fair, Entrancing Melody and Chart, of course, are both very good. I'm going to take Entrancing Melody because it's the rare, but I think it's a really good card. It allows us to kind of go into pirates. I think my goal today is to force not merfolk. Again, watch my videos if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to go with Entrancing Melody, despite that forcing not merfolk thing. Air Elemental is also a great card. I'll be happy to take that. Vicious Conquistador would be a fine pickup as well, but Air Elemental is better, I think. Vicious Conquistador is fast, it's early, but Air Elemental is just good whenever, as long as you have the mana for it, which is definitely relevant, right? We definitely need to be able to get up to 5, live till turn 5, ramp up to it or something. We'll see what we can do. We're waiting for a while. Air Elemental was kind of an easy pick for me, so I guess other people are taking their time to think about it. Such a sweet piece of art for Air Elemental. I love that you can like kind of see the eyes towards the top. Awesome. Now we just get to sit here and wait. I would love to be in blue-black, blue-black-red, something like that, because pirates. So speaking of which, we've actually got some pretty good stuff. I'm not a huge fan of Dowsing Dagger. It's okay. We don't have anything to ramp to yet, despite the fact that, you know, Air Elemental is 5 and Entrancing Melody could be high depending on what we're trying to steal. But I think Kitesail Freebooter or Lightning Rig Crew is better. I'm going to take the Freebooter because it has evasion. It is hand manipulation in some way. Fire Cannon Blast would also be fine. So, but I'm going to take the Freebooter here. I think with Lightning Rig Crew, Fire Cannon Blast, and Headstrong Brute, red might not be the color that we want to go with because we could be putting people that we're passing to into that color that way. So I'll take the Freebooter. I think it's a great card. Excuse me. Contract Killing. Wow, speaking of a great card. Yeah, Opt would be fine as well if it comes back. Depths as well. But Contract Killing is amazing. So I'm going to go with that. It is another 5-drop, but it is just unconditional removal. Shipwreck Looter or Prosperous Pirates. Interesting choice. I think because we have 2 5-drops already and we're only 4 picks in, I'm going to go with the Looter here. It's a 2-drop. It's a good card. It allows us to draw and discard. Heartstopper over the Queen's Agent. Yes, please. Queen's Agent would be fine. If we get one later, that's great. But we're already kind of on the high end here. I'm going to go with this. Opt. Okay. I guess we now just get to wait. Yeah, having stuff early is important. Pirates usually allows you to do that, which is nice. If we get some red, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be tempted to go into red. I guess if we get like a good gold uncommon in Pirates with some red, then maybe we'll consider it. But for now, blue and black seems pretty solid to me, right? I'm not upset with any of these picks. None of these were like, well, I guess I'll go with this one. So let's see how we do for the rest of this pack and then into 2 and 3. I would rather, like I said, not play a third color if I can help it. That's just me personally. That's not even necessarily this format. Just in limited, unless we have a lot of fixing, which is not what this format is especially known for. So we'll see. Now we just have to wait because this is taking forever, which is annoying. Any day now. And we're only like halfway through this pack, so we could still get something good. And it could be an indicator to us that one of our colors is very open. It could be an indication that a different color is very open. If we see like a really good card in a different color, red, green, white. But if we don't get to see any, here we go. See, Old Growth Dryad's not one of the cards that I was talking about. Direfleet Interloper, on the other hand, is pretty good. It's not like a huge indicator, like I said, but I like it. It's a good card. Grim Captain's Call is a thing. It's kind of the only thing for us besides the Hierophant's Chalice. So I think I'll take it. I don't know that we play it, but maybe. The Conquistador came back. There's also a Sailor of Means. I think I'll take the Conquistador. If we can be a little bit faster, that would probably be better for us here. I guess I'll go with Costly Plunder. Opt is great. I mean, Queen's Commission is a great card, but not for us. But Opt is good. Sure. Yeah, we got that foil Queen's Agent back. Okay. None of these are amazing picks, don't get me wrong, but it's something. We can work with that. I'm not a huge fan of Duress. We can get rid of that for now. Same with Costly Plunder. Same with Grim Captain's Call. For now, I would say same with Queen's Agent. And we'll kind of see where we go. These are all fine cards to put in for different reasons. But for now, we have a Vampire. And then otherwise, we have a bunch of Pirates. So Grim Captain's Call isn't amazing for us. Oh, Captivating Crew. Such a good card, but a bad splash. But we really don't have... I mean, we have, you know, Lookout's Dispersal. Oh, man. Do we do it? Captivating Crew is an amazing card. I think I'm going to have to do it. It is in Pirates. It's in flavor. If we pick up cards that care about Pirates, this thing will work with it. Plus, it's just an amazing card in general. There's Unfriendly Fire here. There's Skittering Heartstopper. There's Lookout's Dispersal, like I said. But the crew is just so amazing. If we cut it, we cut it. But I have to try. Yeah, I mean, Spell Swindle, but Lightning Strike. Hopefully we can get maybe prioritize cards that make treasure. Despite the fact that I said that, I'm going to take Lightning Strike. Let's... Oh, wow. Another Contract Killing. Again, we're getting a little expensive, but Contract Killing is a great card. Removal is important. Yeah, okay. So right after I was like, I don't know that I want to play red, we pick up Captivating Crew, Lightning Strike. Ugh. Okay. I guess we're going the full gamut of 3-color pirates. Now we just have to look for things that make treasure. Maybe a Sailor of Means would help out quite a bit at 3. I know we passed one up earlier for this Conquistador. Now I wish we hadn't. But that's fine, I think. Wow. Really? This could be a trap. Picking all of these could be a trap. But it's, I think, the best card in the pack for us. I know we just talked about Prosperous Pirates, but if we're at 5, this also makes treasure, and I'd much rather have this. So, yeah, Contract Killing it is. The worst part about that card is it's a sorcery. Everything else about it is great for us. And at this point, red is a very light splash, despite the fact that the ability requires a red as well. But if we're only doing it on our turn, we would, you know, play the Captivating Crew one turn, and then if it lives, we'd be able to use it the next turn. So, with the one red that we used the first time. Okay. We had to wait a while earlier as well, but hopefully we can move this along. Ruthless Knave makes treasure. Makes 2 treasure. Skymarch Bloodletter is also good, but Knave is better. We're not exploring a lot, so let's go with a Ruthless Knave. That could help. We're definitely base black. It's our first 3-drop. That's funny. Well, besides Grim Captain's Call. Okay. Well, I guess we already have a Costly Plunder. Let's take the Pyromancer. I don't know that I play it, but it is a great card. Yes, the Hoarder. Fantastic. A ton of Opts going around. Opt is good. It can scry us into something that we want or need, especially land if we're actually trying to go with this red splash. We're going to be able to cut some stuff because we're not even in pack 3 yet, and we already have 17. Triple contract killing is crazy to me. That's... Maybe you guys are like, no, Joe, you're an idiot. And that's fair. Maybe I am. But I really like it. I think it's a great card. That was silly. Okay. But we got the Heartstopper. Now we have double Heartstopper Conquistador on one, creature-wise. Depending on how the Conquistador does, we might cut it. We'll see. I doubt it, because it's a 1-drop, which is relevant in a fast format. Get a couple of, you know, loss of life plus maybe 1 or 2 points of damage as well. In these 3 colors, we're definitely not going to be light on removal, as we can already see. Another Heartstopper? I mean, there's Brazen Buccaneers, but that's a little expensive. We'll go with another Heartstopper. There's another Brazen Buccaneers. This time we'll take it, because it's better than Queen's Agent on 6. Especially since we already have one, and there's another one right here. Is Demolish better? Ugh. I mean, for the sideboard, maybe. Ugh. Okay. Opt or Dual Shot? With red being a splash, I still think it's Opt, despite the fact that we already have 2. Rummaging Goblin, I think, is better for the side than Spreading Rot, so let's do that. Costly Plunder, okay. Also in the side with the other one. Fine with me. And a land. All right, pack 3. We're in 3 colors. Give us something in one of them. Something good, I should say, in one of them. Let's specify. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Stormfleet Spy would have been fine. But Fathom Fleet Captain is even better. I love it. It cares about pirates. We've got plenty. Let's do it. Okay, another freebooter or another Knave? Wow. Knave came pretty late last time. That's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go with the Knave. We need the treasures for our red. And we don't have any other 3s. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. Sailor of Means would kind of do the same thing. So maybe that's more relevant. But it only makes a single treasure, whereas this can make 2 over and over. So I'm going to go with that. There was also the... Desperate Castaways is pretty good here. Primal Amulet, not really relevant in this deck. Depths is fine. I think Castaways is going to be better for us. A Ruin Raider? Or a Direfleet Interloper? Interesting. Wow. I think I take the Ruin Raider. It can get us into a lot of trouble, but I'm sure going to try. Alright. See, look at this trap right here. Anything but Merfolk. So let's go with an Unfriendly Fire. I don't know if we'll play it, like I said, but it really is kind of the only thing in here for us. I'm not taking a Shorekeeper. There's a Direfleet Captain. Yeah, I'll take that. Desperate Castaways might come back, but Captain's great. Like I said, gold uncommon, right? I mentioned it. A good gold uncommon with a 3rd color in it. We got there. All right, we definitely have cuts to make, don't you worry. But let's take out the Pyromancer for now. Maybe we take out one of our opts. Seeker Squire, notably not a pirate. Prosperous Pirates is and makes 2 treasures, but is another 5-drop. Man. I guess with all of our treasure making, we can probably take it. We'll see what happens. I guess there was an argument for taking the flyer there as well. Also a pirate, the Siren Pirate. But this red splash is going to be pretty good for us, I think. Wow. Literally, as I say that, we get a second Dire Fleet Captain. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right. Well, I think we're doing pretty well. We might even, honestly, we might be able to cut blue and put back in some of this black and just be red-black. That's definitely an option, despite the Entrancing Melody and Air Elemental being really, really good. Sure Strike is a thing. Wily Goblin is also a thing. It is double red, though, so I'm going to take the Sure Strike just in case we don't eliminate the blue and go with black-red. Sure Strike is a great combat trick. Offense or defense. That's a tough choice. Yeah, I think with the double Dire Fleet Captain, I think we may just have to switch out of blue. We have enough black to put in more black, but we can also just go like that. We got another Pyromancer or a Hoarder. Let's go with a Hoarder. I didn't take it earlier, but it's a great card. And at this point now with Treasure, like, we don't... I mean, we do have enough 5 where it's still relevant to get treasures, but... we can put the Conquistador back in. That's a great card for us here. We might even be able to put in the Queen's Agent on the top end for something to ramp into. Yeah, now we can take this dual shot and not feel so bad about it. There's not really much here for us. I'll take a Prying Blade for the sideboard. We don't need treasures that badly. We're getting to the end here. I don't necessarily expect anything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sure. Queen's Agents all day, I guess. That's a lot of Queen's Agents. Okay. So I think what we might honestly be able to do is go like this. Go like this. Just so you guys can see what we're working with here. And maybe go 16. We've got Treasure Maker, Treasure Maker, Treasure Maker, Treasure Maker, Treasure Makers. So yeah, I think we're going to be okay with 24 and 16. If we have to cut one of these to make to add another land in, we can totally do that. But I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm still going to do a somewhat even split, despite the fact that we're much heavier black. But we can do like 10-6. Or let's do 9-7. I think 9-7 is better. Like I said, I want a somewhat even split. I don't want to be missing out on red with what this deck looks like. So... all right, guys, I don't know. We'll see. We kind of audibled out of blue there. We can always still put it back in if we want with all these treasures. But for now, I'm going to save this deck, and we're going to see how it does in round 1 in just a second. All right, like I said, let's see how this thing works for us in round 1. We do get to play first. That's nice. And we draw kind of a rough hand. If one of these were a swamp, it would be great. Instead, it's just unkeepable. This is better. Happy to keep it. We scry a Sure Strike. Let's put it on the bottom. I think we've got enough going on, thankfully, where we don't exactly need it. Let's play a Heartstopper early. If we can get in for a couple points of damage with that thing, that's great. Depending on how slow our opponent is. Nope, they're playing... Oh, they're playing a Duress. Okay. Non-creature, non-land. Well, it's probably Lightning Strike. Yep. That's fine with me. I'll just attack. All right. They know it's coming. They have nothing to stop it with, which is why I didn't attack first, because it really doesn't matter. I'll attack. And now I can just pass my turn. Let's see what they've got turn 2. A Thematic Compass. Okay. Well, let's attack first, and then we can kind of duress them right back. But on a stick, which is great. I'd much rather have a flyer that can do that than just wasting my turn doing it, you know? Okay. Great. Let's play. So we have a non-creature, non-land. Oh, okay. So we get Vanquisher's Banner. They have a Prosperous Pirates as the next card that they could play. They're pretty flooded, which is great for us. Very, very good. We could use another land. Of course. Yeah, if we draw a land here, we're doing really, really well. We could sacrifice the Hoarder and make... Oh, wow. We're not going to, but we could sacrifice the Hoarder and just make 3 treasures to get to contract killing to make more treasure. Like I said, we're not doing that. It does not make sense. We're just going to keep attacking and make them pay for the fact that they are flooding. Because if they drew another land... Well, we know they have one in their hand as well, but if they drew another land, then they still can't play Prosperous Pirates next turn. Opt. Okay, they drew an opt. That's not nothing. What do they do with it? They put it on the bottom. Yeah, they're fishing. Wow. Wow. Okay. Next turn they can play the Pirates, but it's going to be too little too late, I feel like. Yup. Wow. This feels nice. They go to 5. Basically, if we draw a land next turn, we can just contract killing the Prosperous Pirates when they play it. If that's what they play. It sure is. Can they use those treasures to play anything else? No. Okay. Well, they're at 5. We can just do this. Oh, no, I guess we can't because we got to tap 3. And this would make 2 treasures, but if we kill this, it would make 3 treasures. And that's still only 4. So, okay. But let's attack in. They're going to kill the knave. And then we can just kill it with a dual shot. So let's do that. Everybody attacks. All right, so we don't use the knave here. But we can dual shot this guy for 1. Click OK. And then they take 4 damage and go to 1. I was going to say, they still have 2 mana. They're playing something. Okay. That's fine. So then our guy doesn't die either, which is nice. They get 2 more treasure, but they just use the 2 that they had, so they're just kind of back to where they started. Okay. Oh, okay. They, I assume, still go to 4, but maybe they have something going on with these treasures again? They have 5 cards in hand. Hello? I feel like we're always in this position. If you guys have been watching for long enough, I'm always like sitting here wondering what people are doing. Have they walked away? Are they actually in the tank? Because I don't know how you could be in the tank about this. There's not really much I feel like that people could do. Like Skullduggery could kill this and buff up this guy, but then why flicker it? I could also just be overthinking things and they're just not there anymore. Okay, they finally took the damage. Great. This flyer kills them if they can't deal with a flyer. I'm not going to pass through my turn in case they try to kill one of my guys, because then I can always knave them into treasure for my contract killing. They're playing something. It's a Deadeye Plunderers. It's a 5/5. And they can tap 4 to create treasures, or 6/6, excuse. Oh, right. This is also, yeah. So they're sacrificing treasures to play a Bloodletter. Okay. Okay. All right. So then the question is, if we have 1, 2, 3 attackers, they have 2 blockers. They would clearly block the knave. They would take 2 and... no. Interesting. Okay. Let's just not do it. There we go. We got the 5th land anyway. Okay. So, let's contract killing... Okay, they just conceded. Okay, great. They knew we had the card. They duressed us. That was sweet. I don't see anything that we need to fix. We just have to keep being fast. Next, please. Let's see if they sideboard at all. Well, we won't know what they put in versus what they took out, but based on the amount of time, it doesn't look like they did. This is not ideal, but I'll keep it. We have a ton of land now, which, to be fair, seemingly they had that last game as well, so it's kind of a taste of our own medicine-ish. All right, so we'll do this and pass. No turn one play, unfortunately, but we do get to duress them again. They have no turn two play either. Interesting. Okay, let's freebooter. Okay, seemingly no response before we get to see their hand. Land, 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 Spell Swindle, Stormfleet Spy, and cancel. Okay, so lots of counter spells. They can make treasures with this one, but they have to have 5. They have the blue for this, so I'm going to take their cancel away. They can play their Stormfleet Spy next turn, but it'll be for no value. So yeah. Okay. Cool. They have a 2/2. Okay. Let's play a swamp. Let's attack for 1 in the air. And then we can play our Heartstopper for 1. And hopefully Threat of Activation keeps that 2/2 back for a while. Okay. It doesn't. Well, seeing as how the only other card that we saw from them was Spell Swindle, I think that I'm okay with blocking here. Okay, and then giving this guy Death Touch. Great. Next turn is Captivating Crew for us. They duress us, they can't take anything. But they know we have Captivating Crew now, but we're playing it immediately, so it doesn't really matter. We knew that they would have Spell Swindle next turn for 5, so okay. They also have a Ruin Raider. Well, something attacked, so they get to lose some life for a swamp. So they don't lose any life. Okay. Well, let's play Captivating Crew. We can have our own Ruin Raider at some point if we'd like. But for now, I'm just going to attack for 1 in the air. The other thing that's nice is if we steal their creature, we can use the combo with the Ruthless Knave if we have enough mana, which we do in our hand, but it's going to take at least 3 turns to get there. But we can steal their creature, attack them with it, and then sacrifice it to get treasures for ourselves. I will take the 3. 1, I don't want my Captivating Crew to die, and 2, I don't want their Ruin Raider to die because I'd rather they lose some life. Okay. Run aground. Okay, so that is in their hand now. They can put one of our things on top of our library, which would be good for them because they can then seemingly have Spell Swindle up as well. Let's play a land. Let's attack. If they run aground, they run aground. That's fine. They'll get their cancel back, for example, if they want to do it on our flyer. But then we get to look at their hand again and steal the cancel again before they could play it, or they could just cancel it. Oh, they're not doing that. Okay, well, then my follow-up is going to be a Vicious Conquistador. And they allow it, so I'm going to pass. I know they have counter spells for days, so I'll just play around them. Okay. They used Run Aground on our Captivating Crew. Okay. The question is, do they attack? They are at 9, and I do have a flyer that they don't have removal for anymore. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. Well, I'm still under no threat, so I'm more than happy to wait around for a while. Yep. I run the risk of them drawing something good, but at the same time, like I said, I'm really under no threat. And eventually, at one point, me attacking with this Vicious Conquistador means they're just going to lose a life outright anyway. So, their Ruin Raider would be able to block it, but I'm going to save it for when they're like at 2. They're attacking now. Okay. I'll take the 3. No blocks here. Sure, my creature would die and theirs wouldn't, but like I said, I'm really not hyper threatened right now. I'm still at 14. They're now going to play an Anointed Deacon. So it can buff itself. They lose 5 life off of Prosperous Pirates. Ouch. Wow. Okay. So the issue here is they're really smart because I have 7. If I had 8, I could have played and activated the crew this turn. Right now, what I can do is I can actually play both of these, but let's attack with my flyer first. Okay. So they're at 2, which means on board they're dead next turn, unless they play something to stop that. With 1 black, they're not using their counter spells on these things. So I think what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to Heartstopper. In case they want to get in with this Anointed Deacon, it's just going to die to this 1/2 with Death Touch. So if they just attack with the Ruin Raider again, it'll get through. I'd rather they kill themselves with a Ruin Raider trigger. Actually, if they attack with anything, they run the risk of dying to a Ruin Raider trigger. They are at 2, but again, they're also dead on board, so they better have something good. They have a Thematic Compass. That won't do it no matter what. Whoops. Okay. And then if they control 7 or more lands, which they do not, because, oh, well, I don't know if they played a land this turn. I don't think they did. So then they can transform it, and it becomes a Mazavith. But it's still tapped. Desperate Castaways, which can attack next turn. But again, Ruin Raider's still here. Okay. Nicely done. Very nice. I don't know how I feel about the quality of our opponent's deck, but I know how I feel about ours. Guys, I will be back with round 2. Let's see how we do in just a second. All right, right back into it. We are facing off apparently against Emrakul, which sounds horrifying. We have a 2-drop, a 3-drop, a 4-drop, and only 2 lands, but I'm going to keep it. We have each of our colors. Seems fine. They're deciding whether to mulligan to 6. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Okay. Okay. Black first and pass. They're also part red. Okay. Hoarder. Pass. If they kill it, we have the land we very desperately need, at least at this point. They have a Tillinolly's Knight. Okay. No land, but we do have this captain. So, let's attack. Yeah. I did not assume they would block. That's totally fine. We won't block either if they attack, whether they play a dinosaur or not. because I like my Menace Pirate. Okay. Kinjali Sunwing is sweet, but now our creatures enter tapped, including the ones that this guy makes. That sucks. No blocks. We drew a land. That's cool. He has Menace, so he can't be blocked. And we can make a 2/2 with Menace. So I'm going to say we do that, I guess. Let's try it. Yeah. Oh, is this not a pirate? No, it is. So then why can't I pay 2? I don't think I understand. I guess I just have to do it. Okay. Sorry. Whew. That was very confusing and weird. That was a weird way of doing it. Maybe I'm just dumb. Anyway. Okay. Good. That's the turn. I can pretend like I have Skullduggery. That would be really good here. Okay. I could also just block, which I'm going to. Get my treasure. Okay. Good. I'll take a treasure. Great. Thank you. And they will play a Pterodon Knight, which has flying. Very good. We draw a land. So we have 5 now. We can contract killing if we want. It's a sorcery, so we'd have to do it now. We could do it on their... Both of our creatures have Menace, which is sweet. We could do it on their Pterodon Knight and then have the other one for their Kinjali Sunwing. And then I think after a while we win this race. So let's do that. Okay. It represents... It's tied for the most power, but it's unblockable. At least for our board right now, with our lack of flyers. So we'll kill it. We'll get 2 treasures. We have 6 now. And if we draw another land, that's fine. Sky Terror is a problem. Okay. But Stormfleet Pyromancer is totally a thing. I assume that... Yeah, that's good. They can attack with both of those. That's totally fine. I think next turn what we can do is attack with just our Menace guy. And then play the Pyromancer as backup afterwards, whether they block or not. And if they block, I'm going to kill... It really doesn't matter, actually. But I'm going to attack with this guy. They don't block. That's totally fine. I can now do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Pyromancer. Raid trigger happens, and I get to kill the Sky Terror. It enters tapped because of the Sunwing, which kind of sucks, but we have this other contract killing as long as we don't just die this turn. 2, 4, 6, 8. We technically go to 2. So we probably have to block here. Yeah, I'm going to block their Firebrand. It sucks that we lose our, main Menace guy, but that's fine. They're also at 10. So I just want to make sure that, like, a Sure Strike doesn't kill us or something. If they have 2 Sure Strikes, we're dead no matter what, so... Okay, we're at 1. Do they have something else? They don't. We go to 1. Wow. Wow. Okay. We have 8 available. Huh. We have 8 available. We need to kill their flyer. And then we'll have 5 left. So we can play Ruthless Knave. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And I guess we attack. That's kind of rough. If they have like a haste guy, we just lose. So maybe we just attack with our pirate. Bring them to 8. With the knowledge that we have Captivating Crew and activation of it, hopefully. Let's do black, black, and doesn't matter for the Ruthless Knave. And then we're done. So even if they play a hasty dino... No, actually, if they play like Charging Monstrosaur, for example, we just straight up lose, but they're not. So... Oh, okay. No dino. We clearly have to block. I'm going to double block in case they have some way of giving it pluses and trample. Sure Strike kills both of our creatures here, which sucks, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just to be sure that we don't get blown out somehow. Yep. So that's fine. So it kills both our creatures. It's not a dinosaur, so it doesn't gain trample, but we now know that they have 2 of those. So that's fine. They 2 for 2'd us, basically, which is still fine. I like that. Interesting. So the issue is we're going to have to play our crew here because we need a blocker. We're going to still attack with our pirate. Just not super happy revealing it, but still. Again, if they have Charging Monstrosaur, we're just dead. But, yeah. Any creature that they play is just potentially lethal for them. Ooh, and it deals 3 damage to us. Very good. Great card. I like Burning Sun's Avatar a lot. There was a draft a little while ago on this channel where I had 2 of them. Which was a little crazy, but it was good. So that's great. So we're going to be aware of double Dinosaur Stampede. We're going to be aware of Kinjali's Sunwing. We're going to be aware of Burning Sun's Avatar. There's a lot of things to remember. We have seen neither of our Dire Fleet captains yet. Could we maybe be able to have one of those? That'd be great. Thanks. I was kind of hoping that would happen. That's great. I'm going to keep this hand. Hand is fine. Land pass. We haven't had a turn 1 play, I think, since game 1 of round 1, right? All right. Let's go with the Hoarder first, I guess. Draw out some removal from them. I don't want to just feed them the captain this early. Odapek Huntmaster on their turn. Sure. They can give their dinos haste. That's relevant. Another Hoarder. Nice. And now we can play the Hoarder and keep up Dual Shot. That's cool. Let's attack. See what they do. They know we have the other one, so maybe they're... I don't know whether that makes them more or less willing to block, but sure. But the nice thing about Dual Shot is if they like play something and give like a dino... Okay. Cool. They didn't give it haste. Alright, so then... Do we just do it? Like, just kill the 3/1 now? I think I do. Sure. Why not? It's a 3/1, so... Okay. We have the Heartstopper and the Captain. Yeah, I think that's fine. I guess we could attack with both of these. And if they block and block, then yeah, I think that's fine. Let's be aggressive. No blocks. Very nice. Okay. Well. Heartstopper. Direfleet Captain. I'm probably not blocking. Although, I guess, technically if the Huntmaster attacks, I could block. Okay, another Raptor Companion. So yeah, I could have waited on the dual shot, but that's fine. Okay, good. That's really awesome. 4 mana. Well, we can attack with the Hoarders. If we get a 5th land, we just have Unfriendly Fire. Or if we get a treasure, we have Unfriendly Fire. And then that makes this a 4/4, which means they'd have to double block it. So yeah, let's do that. If it dies, it dies. But we're going to take 1 to 2 of their creatures with it. So let's see what they do. Actually, definitely 2 of their creatures with it if they block to kill it. Thoughts? Because otherwise I'll just run out the crew. If they, like, take it all for some reason or don't give us a treasure, crew is a fine play this turn, I think. Okay. Wow. So they're taking 6, going to 8. Okay. Well, it's an instant. Let's pass. I can leave up the Death Touch on the Heartstopper as a threat and see what they do. If at the end of their turn they've done nothing, I'll just Unfriendly Fire them in the face. Let's see. No attacks. Nice. Doesn't matter. Okay. All right. So technically this would just become a 3/3. But it would kill their 3/1 and then we'd play our Captivating Crew. So I think I still just attack all out here. They don't know that I don't have activation for the Heartstopper because I want to be able to play the crew. Okay, cool. Very good. We get another treasure. And then let's just slam crew here. Again, any creature that they play has the potential of being stolen to kill them. Especially if they can only play 1. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Cool. Let's sideboard. I like this deck. It's working pretty well. I don't see much that we can or need to switch out here, so let's submit. Going to game 3. Yeah, as long as we're fast enough, I think that's great. Okay. Oops. They mulliganed. We do not have to do that, which is sweet. So let's keep it. They went to 6. Are they going to 5? Nope. They stayed at 6. Did they put it on the top or the bottom? On the bottom. Nice. Good to know. Okay. We got a Hoarder. That's cool. Okay. We have a Hoarder, Freebooter, and Castaways, and Lightning Strike on 2. And then just wait forever for a contract killing. Sure. Huntmaster's fine. Okay. Let's go with Freebooter first, I think. Okay. Fire Cannon Blast. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's our only option, but it's still a great option. So, goodbye. And that's our turn. That's a sweet get. I like that. That would have been pretty bad for us. Raptor Companion it is. We could... Okay, they're going to give it haste. That's fine. I will take 3. No blocks from me. All right. And the Firebrand. Not a problem. Okay. So we have mana. Let's attack first. Sure. They go to 19. All right. So the question is, what do we play? I guess we could play Hoarder. It's a great blocker, and it'll get us a treasure to get us to contract killing next turn. So let's do that. Or Lightning Strike this turn, like right after he dies, at the end of their turn. I'll block the Raptor Companion. Even if they want to double activate this, I'm still more than happy to kill the Companion here. Because the Lightning Strike would work on the Firebrand. Okay, no attacks. Fair enough. They have a Tillinolly's Knight. We have a Vicious Conquistador. Okay. Let's attack with our Flyer. It's 1 damage, but it's still important. Okay. So, now that we're in second main, we can... Desperate Castaways as a blocker. The question is, do we leave up Lightning Strike or do we play the Conquistador? And I think the answer is we leave up Lightning Strike. So. I think we have pretty good blocks here, which is nice. Even if they choose to attack. It becomes a 3/3. Because they have a dinosaur. Which means it's going to get Lightning Striked. Lightning Struck? I don't actually know. Let's just kill it. If they have Pump of some kind, that's fine. They did not. Okay. Cool. Okay. We have a 5th land. We have a Heartstopper and a Conquistador. We also have just all these things. Let's attack with our Flyer. Bring us back to an even footing at 17 each. This game is going a lot slower than the other ones. But I think that's okay. The contract killing gives us the 2 treasures that we could use to play either both of these or the Heartstopper and leave up activation. So, but who do we want to use it on is the question. Ooh, okay. Let's kill the Firebrand with it. It has the Pump. And then we can make a black for the Heartstopper. Okay. They play a Frenzied Raptor. It's a good card. Thankfully, Heartstopper's here. Or the Hoarder, to be honest. Okay. Ooh, a Captain. Nice. Okay. So we can do Captain. We can do Freebooter. They have no flying blockers. Still. This is going to take forever if this Freebooter is the only thing we have. Yeah, let's play the Conquistador now. It's a body. It's our last card, but they're close to top decks as well. They've had one card in hand for a while. They just play a land, so it could feasibly be a land that they're just bluffing. And they end their turn. We draw... Oh, no. We draw another contract killing. I think we go for it. We can contract killing and then, like, attack for $1 million. So... let's... do that. Contract killing on their 4/2. And then attack with really everybody. I don't see a reason not to. They can kill the Heartstopper with the Raptor Companion, but I think they have bigger problems. So let's just go for it. Stack the triggers. Captain gets bigger first. Turns into a 5/5, and they lose a life just from me attacking. On board, they can't even double block to kill the captain, which is nice. But they do have one card in hand. Anything is possible. They're playing something. It's a Bright Reprisal to kill that, to get back a Fire Cannon Blast, which they can't play this turn. But it can deal 3 or 6 damage. So how do they block? They wasted a 5-mana removal spell on a 1/2 flyer that's, I mean, to be fair, has dealt them quite a bit of damage instead of killing this 5/5. I get why, because when I'm not in combat, this is going to be a 2/2 that they can Fire Cannon Blast, but still. Okay, how do they block? Okay, and is that it? They might want to leave this if they draw a big, gross dino. Then they can just, like a Burning Sun's avatar. Okay, or not. That's fine. They take 7 and go to 8. And we get another treasure. That's cool. All right, let's see what they've got. The only real thing we could do is give this Death Touch, which shouldn't matter. So I think I can easily pass through their turn. See what they do. We know they have Fire Cannon Blast, which they're going to play Pterodon Knight. We draw an Unfriendly Fire. Wow. Okay. So we can kill their creature, attack in. They don't have enough for Unfriendly Fire anymore this turn. And they'd take 4, but lose a life. So go to 3. Sure. Let's do that. We don't have any other pirates attacking, which kind of sucks. Or do we? Is the Vicious Conquistador a pirate? It's not. Okay. I didn't think so. It just happens anyway. All right. That's our turn. They're at 3. We're at 17. But we are top decking and they are technically not. We know half the cards in their hand and one of them they just drew. So, okay. Wow. All right, guys. Well, it's not technically the finals. It's a tournament, but still, we're going to round 3. So that's great. Okay. Wow, I love that avatar. That is sweet. I would love to play first. I would love to have a good opening hand. This one's just okay, to be honest, but I'll keep it nonetheless. They sent me a message. Good luck, have fun. Sweet. That's really nice. I love that. Okay. And let's go with a Vicious Conquistador. It actually might give our opponent the wrong idea of what deck we're playing, because it is not vampires. I'll tell you that much. Let's attack first. Okay. Okay. Let's play our mountain and be done. We have enough for Captivating Crew, at least in hand. We'd need one more of anything to have both of these. They have an Ixali's Keeper. Well, we can't attack anymore. That sucks. But that's fine. Okay. We get a Ruthless Knave. That's a card we can play. Sure. Let's do it. No attacks, because I don't want my Conquistador to die for no reason. Blossom Dryad's cool. All right, we got a freebooter. That's something. Right now, I think Crew might be better, to be honest. It takes care of both of these guys in terms of blocks, but they didn't attack. Well, so maybe we... Actually, we don't have to undo that. Maybe we just play the freebooter then to find out what they have in their hand. That might be a little bit more helpful to us. Let's see. A Verdant Sun's Avatar, a Vampire's Zeal, and a Slash of Talons. Nice. Okay, so this would give a creature +2/+2. If it were a vampire, it would get first strike, but they might have some white vampires. Otherwise, they have Slash of Talons for an attacker or blocker, which would be able to get rid of our flyer. So I'm actually going to choose the Slash here. And then I guess that's it. Nope, no attacks. But that's good. Now we know they have the Vampire's Zeal. Okay, they get to commune with dinosaurs. They obviously just drew that, which means we're still going to know their whole hand. Grazing Whiptail is a nice target for unfriendly fire. So they're going to untap a land, play a land, and then play the Grazing Whiptail. Do we get a land too? Maybe? So that we can just kill it immediately? Because that'd be real nice. Damn it. Okay. No such luck, but that's fine. We can actually Captivating Crew, to be honest, and just threaten to steal it. We just can't attack now. Yeah, because we can't Heartstopper and leave up Threat of Activation on Heartstopper, so let's just Crew and pass. Okay. Nope, pass, I said. Let's see what they have to do now. No attacks, and we draw a Ruin Raider now. Interesting. The cool thing is we could steal their Whiptail and attack with it. That's a thing. I might just do that. It's our whole turn, but we're not really doing much else. I don't want to play the Ruin Raider yet. Let's use this to steal this. And then if they want to beef up one of their creatures to kill their own creature, that's totally fine by me. Or just take 3 and go to 15. That's also good. They didn't have an answer to the Crew last turn, which is why I felt safe playing it this turn. Or using it, I should say, this turn. Okay. That's a... Oh, the Verdant Sun's Avatar. I was like, that's a lot of mana. Okay, so that's fine. So they're going to gain a bit of life. It's a 5/5. That's not a lot, considering. Okay. So we can actually steal it and then play the Heartstopper and gain 2 life, which is kind of funny. So let's do that. Whoops. There we go. We'll steal that. Then we'll play a Heartstopper in case they try to block and kill it. We can at least gain the life now. And then go to attacks and attack. Sweet. Bring them back to 15 and pass. We don't have activation on this, so we may just have to block with the Conquistador or something. They gain 4 life off the flyer, but we can kill it, which is good. I assume they're attacking here. No attacks. Interesting choice. Okay, well, we're not actually attacking either. And unfortunately, this only makes, again, 2 treasures. So let's just unfriendly fire on their 3/4. Killing it. And then just keep using our captivating crew. Oh, they're going to give a +2/+2. Okay, that's fine. Totally fine. We knew they had it really either way. So, but now it's out of their hand, which is nice. And they're empty-handed entirely. And we have all of this still going on. So, let's pass. And see what they do. They still haven't attacked at all, which I'm surprised by. I'm assuming there's one coming eventually. Okay, well that's fine with the flyer. Can't do anything about that because I'm not blocking to give them their Slash of Talons back. Do they have anything to play? They do not. Okay. We draw a land, which is nice. About time. Huh. Okay. So we can... We can steal their Verdant Suns again. We can then play our Dire Fleet Captain and gain 2 life. Bring ourselves back over 20. And then attack them for 5. Sweet. They take it. All right. One of these turns, what we're going to, hopefully, if this is the pattern that's going to be happening. Yeah, I'll take another 3. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, if this is the pattern, maybe one of these turns we'll be able to steal something and then play the Pyromancer. All right, so now our creatures will come into play tapped, but I think that's okay. I would like to draw a land, please. I did not draw a land. Okay. Well, we can still we can still do this. Steal their Verdant Suns avatar. Play a Skittering Heartstopper. Have the activation of it, which means they can really only attack with flyers. And then I will attack them for 5. Okay. They are in top deck mode. All right. If they attack with anything on the ground, we have Heartstopper, but I doubt they do. They really don't need to. Okay. That's fine. We take 5. And they end their turn. Okay. They did play a land, so they may have just drawn that land. Ooh, okay. Well, we can either kill their 3/4 or their 2/3. We'll only get 2 treasures, which means we can't Captivating Crew this turn, but that's fine. Interesting question. We can Ruin Raider, though, which would be nice. So let's... What do we want to kill? I think for now, the 3/4 is a bigger threat. Even if it's just damage totals alone. So, and we needed the black. So we couldn't leave up Heartstopper. but still. We can now either play Ruin Raider or just wait. I'm going to say we wait because then we have double black up with the treasures for the Heartstoppers to keep the rest of their ground guys at bay, including their 5/5, which would actually be more of a loss for us, I feel like, than for them, because we've been stealing it and attacking them with it over and over again. Plus, we technically have 3 mana for this. If they really try to do something, we can get more treasures that way. All right, let's see what they do. They attack for just 2? Yes, just 2. Fine with me. All right, if we draw a land, right, they have 1 card in hand because they played a land. So it's presumably the same one that it was last turn. I really can't get over their avatar. That's really cool. It looks really sweet. Yeah, if we draw a land, we can steal something, like their 5/5, attack with it, and then play the Pyromancer and kill, like, their Blossom Dryad or something. Wow. Okay. Land? Land. Very nice. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. To steal your 5/5. Then we can attack for 5. Okay. We're going to gain 2 life again. Doesn't matter what colors we use. But we get a Stormfleet Pyromancer. And it can be player? Oh, and it's player. My mistake. I don't care about their Blossom Dryad. I'm gonna hit them. They now cannot take another hit from their own Verdant Sun's avatar and are gonna have to start chump blocking with, or double blocking and killing it. Either way, one of their creatures is gonna die. Unless they can kill this crew. They drew another Grazing Whiptail. Sure. They gain 4 life. Okay. They can take a hit now. All right, what's the card they've been hiding in their hand? It's a Pious Interdiction on this thing that we're not attacking with. Sure. Yeah, I mean, they gain life, which is nice. But yeah, the Pious Interdiction isn't good on the crew, even though that's the most threatening thing on our side of the field, because it's what we're using to steal their best creature. That's a funny draw. Okay, so let's do that. I think they know what we're going to do. So let's just do it. If they kill it, that's fine. We could have played our creature first to gain some life, but I don't think 2 or 4 life is, or 2 or 2 life is relevant here. They're actually just taking it and going to 6. So that's even better. They're apparently afraid of this captain. So let's play the other one. We couldn't, I guess I could have tapped better for the crew, but we didn't leave up Heartstopper activation. But again, right now, based on how they've been attacking or not attacking, that's not our biggest problem. They top decked an Ixali's Keeper, which, to be fair, they have next turn, I guess. They can activate either of them and give something +5/+5 and trample. Okay. All right, but that's something I'm going to have to keep track of, is trying to keep up a black, so trying to tap more heavily in red for the crew ability than in black, so that we can have at least 1, if not 2, black up for the Skittering Heartstopper abilities. They are going to gain 2 life and go to 8. Okay. And then no attacks. Okay. Well, let's steal their 5/5. They have no cards in hand, which is nice. Let's play the Hoarder. Gain a life. And then attack for 5. Yeah, let's be conservative. I could swing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They'd only take damage from one other creature. They'd lose a life, but still. Oh, they'd take damage from 2 creatures. It would probably be, 1 damage here and 1 damage here, and then they'd lose a life. But still, that's not lethal. But if I wait like a turn or 2, it will be. I just don't want to be able to be killed on the crackback. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, or actually 12 and then another 5, 17. So yeah, we would be very close to death. Yeah, they're just going to start chumping, like I said, which is great. That's good for us. Turns out their creature's very good for us. They haven't been attacking with it because they know that we can just kill it with this thing. Oh, they're actually going to kill their own creature? Oh, they don't have mana for it. Or do they? They do. They're going to kill their 5/5. Nice. Awesome. Nice. Okay. They've killed 2 of their creatures this turn, sacrificing one of them and killing the other. That is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Well, that's my turn. What a great turn. God, that feels good. Okay. They're going to go to combat. How do they attack? They don't. They just end their turn after playing a land. Okay. Well, can we do this? 3, 4, 5. Yes, we can. Okay, here's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do contract killing on their grazing whiptail, getting 2 treasures. We're then going to, use the other 2 treasures, black, red, red, and black, for a captivating crew to steal the other one. 3 blockers, which means our biggest 3 attackers, which would, well, we probably wouldn't attack with this, would probably be the whiptail, the captain, and the Stormfleet. So they take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they lose a life. So 8. So yeah, I think we can do this. And we're definitely not dead on the crackback. So even if my math is wrong, which I don't think it is, we win. Yeah. Sweet. Very good. I honestly think that that was the first turn that was viable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I miscounted, and you guys can tell me. You have the benefit of pausing, etc. For the sake of my clock, I didn't check it like every turn. But that went super well for us. Captivating Crew, really legit card. It's no hostage taker, but it does do it every turn. So, or it could do it every turn, I should say. It's a repeat activation. But yeah, that was great. I like that a lot. Yeah, Captivating Crew, very strong. And thankfully in the draft, a very strong signal that red was likely open, right? Because I don't think we opened that, did we? Maybe in pack 2? Maybe I'm just wrong. But still, Captivating Crew. Oh yeah, no, we did open it in pack 2. But it's a really nice pickup. It's a great card, and pivoting into red, clearly working out for us so far. Knock on wood, but we're at least getting some prize, so that's nice. All right. They are sideboarding, or at least considering sideboarding. I don't think we have anything that's relevant against them. Like, the game went a little long, so a Queen's Agent maybe, but yeah, or like, yeah, we didn't really, I mean, we don't have a lot of land that we're like sitting on, so, whoops, okay. They're deciding whether or not to play first. I'm assuming they do, because why wouldn't you? Yeah. Wow. Yes. Keepable hand. They mulligan to 6. That's good for us. Do you go to 5? No. Okay. They were really nice to us, right? They wished us good luck and told us to have fun, so I don't wish them to go to 5, but, you know, we're trying to be competitive. We don't want it to be a total blowout. Deep Root Warrior. That's a card. Okay. We have the Conquistador. That's an awkward draw now, but that's fine. Let's play a Hoarder first. If they let us get a treasure, then we have Castaways, which is nice. Okay, so it would become a 3/3. Next turn, we'd have 4 mana, which means we'd have enough to, like, play 2 creatures. So I think we block here. Why not? We throw away one of our Hoarders, but we also don't because, you know, it's a chump block, but we get a treasure out of it, and we can play 2 creatures. 2 2-drops, I should say, because we could have played the Conquistador, but still. They're playing a Legion Conquistador. That's interesting. These are both creatures we just didn't see from them. And they get to look for any number. I'm assuming they don't have many. They have 1. Okay. Because I feel like if they had more than 1, they would have shown us that. But anyway, let's go with 2 for a Fathom Fleet Captain. 2 for a Dire Fleet Hoarder. And then again, we can use the Hoarder if we have to block, get a treasure, and then we can attack with our Castaways. Sure, I go to combat. Oh, they go to combat. Okay. So let's block the thing that we can kill. Yeah. Because if we're blocking anyway, we might as well get something off the field. Despite the fact that they can just play the second one, it's still 1 less body. Okay. They're going to put Pious Interdiction on him. That's fine. We have a Contract Killing. If we play a Contract Killing, we would get 2 treasures. And we could use one of them. Or we could use both of them to play the Castaways, which then we wouldn't have any more treasure. Or we could use one of them to play the Conquistador. Interesting choice. I think I'm just going to play the Castaways and the Conquistador and not worry about Contract Killing this turn. So let's do that. I think that's a fine play. Okay. They're playing a Looming Altasaur. Interesting. That may be a Contract Killing target. That is... I wonder if they sideboarded. Like, if this is all sideboard, that's crazy. But let's go ahead and... let's go ahead and kill this 1/7. I never thought I would have to use Contract Killing on a 1/7, but I'm going to do it. And it means I can attack with just the 2/3. They could easily eat my Conquistador, which I don't want, so let's attack for 2. I'm sure they're very willing to go to 20, and that's it. They have 3 cards in hand. We have a Swamp, so that kind of sucks. They have a Kinjali Sunwing. That's good. And they still have that other Vicious or the Legion Conquistador. Yeah, no blocks. I'll take 2. Okay. We drew another land. That kind of sucks. There's really no point in attacking. They can just easily block. But let's see if they're afraid. Because we're not really blocking anyway. So we might as well do it and make them think we have something. Let's see if they call our bluff. They snap call our bluff. Okay. Oh well. Well, if we have like dual shot or something that we draw, that'll be nice to know that they just are willingly going to do that. All right, so 4, that's fine. We have 9 available. 10 next turn. They have a 3/4 flyer. Oh, we drew a Direfleet Captain. Okay. So the question is, do we bluff this swamp or not? Okay. Comes into play tapped. We're at 12, which kind of sucks because we're taking 5 in the air next turn. No attacks. Yeah, it's just the 5. That is fine. We go to 7, which kind of sucks. They have 2 cards in hand. They play a Grazing Whiptail. We have a Lightning Strike, so we can kill the Sunwing, but that's not amazing. Now this can only be a 3/3 now, even if this attacks. So the Whiptail would still kill it. So let's pass, I guess. Yeah, let's pass. They had 1 card in hand, now they have 2 because they just drew 1, obviously. Let's let them go to combat. All right. I think we kill the Sunwing. If they have pump, they have pump, right? There's nothing we can do about that. They didn't. We take 3, go to 4. We have 2 more turns to figure this thing out. We have 1 more turn to figure this thing out, and we drew a land. So let's go to game 3. Save some time. We're a little low on clock, so let's go. Okay, so they have a lot more flyers now. That's a thing. We also we just didn't really draw amazingly that game, and we don't really have much to help us out there. So let's just ship it back. That was, I think, the worst opener we've had so far. And look, if they sideboarded into all that, then they did a really good job sideboarding, and that's just, we're just going to have to live with that. But I think we still have this. The first game was a little grindy. Second game was a lot faster for them. I don't think Captivating Crew is the only way we win. I think if we can curve out a little bit better, get some of our 1-drops going, 1 into 2 into 3, etc., I think we could do pretty well. We haven't used Ruin Raider at all today, but to be fair, I don't want to replace it with a Queen's Agent. Yes, I'll play first. Okay, this is a great hand. I asked for 1 into 2 into 3. I got exactly what I asked for. If they don't have an early play, we go for the Captain. If they do, we go for the Hoarder, I guess. All right. Let's attack. Okay. And then we will go for the Captain. Next turn we have Knave or Hoarder against an Ixali's Keeper. We could also just Lightning Strike that thing. Ooh, and we drew the Crew too. Whew. Very nice. Okay. Let's do it. Let's be aggressive. Lightning Strike. Go to attacks. Swing in. And pass the turn. Oh, we gotta go like that. That's fine. All right. If we draw another land, ooh, the Sunwing. Okay. Sure Strike. Ouch. Let's attack. That's our first draw of Sure Strike this game, or this tournament, maybe? Let's see if they block. I assume they do. They called our bluff last time. Yes. Okay. This time we actually had something. Second main, they play a Grazing Whiptail. Okay. Well, we have Captivating Crew now. That's cool. Which means we can steal it later. I'm not attacking now, but we can steal it and attack with it. We can steal... Oh, Ixalan's binding on that. Very nice. Very, very nice. It happens. Good removal. Good save. No attacks. Makes sense. Play that land. We can actually play both. So let's do that. 3 for that. 2 for that. We're now empty-handed, which is scary. But we can get kind of scary also with swinging out with all these things. Especially with only a Legion Conquistador against us. Although they get to search for the other one, I guess. This is a fun game. This is a fun match. All right, Legion Conquistador happens. Ixali's Keeper happens. Okay. We draw. Nice. Very nice. We can only destroy a creature, so we can't get rid of Ixalan's Binding, but we can get rid of their 3/4 and then swing in for big. And unfortunately, this would be a 4/4, so they could kill it with a double block, but if they really wanted to, then, you know, trade all of their creatures for it, that's fine with me. Otherwise, I'm going to attack with the Conquistador, so they can technically eat that, but again, they have bigger problems than the Conquistador, so I'm not that worried. Always yield. Oops. And always yield. Perfect. I want to see what they do. Okay. Sweet. I get another treasure. It's pretty good. They took away our pirates, so it won't buff our captain any further, but still, they are at 6. They have a Shining Aerosaur. What do we draw? Top deck. Help us out. A land. I'm going to bluff it and pass. I definitely don't need it. We have 8 mana. I literally don't think we have a way of getting rid of the binding, do we? Not that I recall. So we just don't have Captivating Crew this game anymore? I still think we have ways of winning, although now they play a 1/7. So, ooh, we have Ruin Raider. That could be a little dangerous, but to be fair, we're not attacking, so let's play it. But it is a pirate. If we can build out our board wide enough against theirs, we can still get them. They are at 6. I think that's our goal. They still have a million cards in their hand in comparison to our swamp again. But we might still be able to do it. And the other Conquistador, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. I assume they're going to start attacking with that flyer soon. Nope. Okay. Going wide. Going very wide. We're top decking though, so it's going to be a hard road, but we had a good start. Hopefully we can kind of claw our way the rest of the way. Unfriendly fire is a thing. The Fathom Fleet Pyromancer is a thing. We can deal that last 6. Yeah, we'll take 3. And we do technically have 1 damage from this kind of no matter what, as long as it doesn't get killed. Cool. They have 2 cards in hand. Let's freebooter and see what they play, or what they have, I should say. Okay. Nothing to play in response. That's good. They have a Slash of Talons and a Pious Interdiction. Okay. Well, we don't want them to stop our blockers, so I'm going to take the Interdiction. Okay. That'll be it for now. Their 1/7 is doing a good job of holding us back. Plus, to be fair, their Blossom Dryad is too. We know that they have Verdant Sun's avatar in there somewhere. Do they attack? They do. Okay. Well, of course, because they want us to block, which we're not going to do. We are sub 5 minutes. Okay. We play a Hoarder. Oh. After attacks, because we're not attacking, we'll play this Hoarder to get us more treasure for no reason. Pass to them. All right, we need a way of either dealing with this flyer. See, the issue right now is if we draw the unfriendly fire, I think we have to use it on them. And if we do, and they've attacked with the flyer, we can attack in with the team and win. At least with their board state as it is right now. We know they have Slash of Talons, so they can kill one thing. But I don't think that matters. Unfriendly fire wins us the game because Vicious Conquistador makes them lose a life. They go to 5. Unfriendly fire makes them lose 4. They go to 1. And then if they take damage from anything, it's lethal. So Unfriendly fire is going to win us this game. And I'm not, thinking incorrectly about it that we've already drawn it, which is good. No attacks. Okay. Unfriendly fire, please. That is exactly what we need. Attacks? No attacks. Lands. Well, we'll at least play the mountain, because why not? We're just passing back and forth over and over. If they play that Verdant Sun's avatar, we're kind of screwed. Then we have no way of winning. I want my Unfriendly Fire before they get their Verdant Sun's avatar. That was weird. Okay. They have a Steadfast Armasaur. Okay. Well, we have a Heartstopper. That's not nothing. Okay. Into their turn. We're at 14. Wow. Oh, contract killing. Okay. We can kill their flyer. Problem is, if we attack with our flyer, we still have to do it. If we attack with our flyer, they Slash of Talons it and get their Pious Interdiction back, but it's still what we have to do. So I'm going to do that. I'll make them use their Slash of Talons. That's fine. Obviously, we knew that was coming. And that's our turn. Okay. Good. Get the lands out of our deck. That's awesome. That was really lucky. I don't think we deserve to be that lucky. We have 9 out of our 16 land between our hand and the battlefield. We just need Unfriendly Fire. They're attacking for 2. They can deal toughness damage to a creature. So let's block this way, I guess. Or no. Oh, yeah, because they can... No. Fine. We'll do it. That's totally fine. We don't have a lot of time to think about these things. That's fine. You kill it. Oh. Yep, you do. Okay. It makes sense. That's fine. But now one of their blockers is tapped. That's relevant. Unless... What are they playing now? 4? 6? Pious Interdiction on that guy. Okay. It's the second time that's happened. That's funny. Okay. We just draw it the turn after they debilitate the first one. Okay. No attacks. I think eventually... Oh, they're at 8 now? Oh, the Pious Interdiction gained them 2 life. Okay. So yeah, we're going to have to attack eventually. Okay. I'm going to say no blocks here. Their flyer is dead. So there's no free damage. We can block eventually. Fine, we'll play the captain. And a land. We have one card left in hand. Let's pass. All right. Can they only deal it to one, or is it all? Target creature. Okay. So that's fine. It gets through. Come on, unfriendly. Really? All right. Heartstopper it is. Let's pass. All right, I think at this point, next turn we're swinging out kind of no matter what, unfriendly fire or not. Let's see what they do. They attack with their 2/3. Once again, no blocks from me. They have 3 cards in hand, so they could have something. All right, they're playing something now. Is it Verdant Suns? It is not. It is this guy, and it can explore if it deals damage to us. We, of course, draw a land. I think we're okay. Let's attack with everybody. Do we die on... We would die on Crackback if we swing out, right? So let's attack with Conquistador, Knave, Captain. Yeah, that. Let's attack that way. Go like that, like that. And with the Captain, let's say okay. Pay the 2. We'll pay it in red. Yes. That happens. It's not big enough. It'll probably just get blocked by the 1/7. But that is fine. Let's see how they block. Okay. Sure. Okay. This is only dealing 2 damage, so the assigning blocking order doesn't matter. They're at 7. They're at 7, we're at 6. They have a Kinjali's Caller. Come on, man. Come on with the land. We have 11 out of 16 land now. Man. They have 1 card. Well, they just drew 1, but we're real low on clock. Let's block with the Heartstoppers. And see what they do. Oh. I had already passed through, so that's my fault. But we can attack and deal them 2. Ugh, God. It still only brings them to 5. But let's attack with this Menace creature. See what they do. I'm assuming it's just the 1/7 and the 4/3 or something. We're throwing this slightly, which is unfortunate, but we're very low on clock. It's near the end of this game. It doesn't matter. It's the 2/3, so that's fine. They could also just do that, so okay. We just needed the raid trigger. Let's do that. Deal the 2 damage to them because it's the only thing we can do. Unfriendly fire would be a really nice draw. Like, really, really, really nice. We have 53 seconds left on our clock. And they have what looks like Yep, there it is. So we've almost definitively lost. But still, like I said, these were fun. I'm going to let the 2 in. It's only 2. We drew a swamp. Unbelievable. The amount of land that we've drawn is disgusting. Okay. Let's see how they attack. I assume it's going to be an all-out attack real soon, but... Wow. Wow. Yeah. Amazing. All right. Let's tell them, again, this opponent was really nice to us. So let's tell them good games. Okay. I enjoyed that. Let's see if they reply at all. But they've definitely won. We had a way to win. It was, to be fair, it was like 1 card in our deck. If they're going to respond, that's great. I understand if I was going to wait for them to reply, but they're going to pounce as well. I'm just going to let all of this happen. We lose, but it was an amazing game. I had a really good time. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot more successful than we've been in the past, so that's something. Once again, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Geek for All. I've been Joe. Please feel free to click on our logo so you can subscribe to our channel and find out when all of our videos come out. We have drafts like this every Saturday. We have paper magic openings every Monday. And we have story reviews with my fiance Amy and I every Thursday. We hope you guys are having a happy new year or getting ready for the new year. And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.